Excuse me. Welcome to YouTube. Uh, Tonight I'm going to be discussing the He-Man Masters of the Universe movie a little bit. Well, damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the movie was, what are you, turning into Harry? The movie was, well, it was secular humanist masonic, jargon. Started off with the, let's see, what's going on, Damon? How's it going? Where's that picture at? Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, so it started off right off the bat with the, at the beginning, the god forging the sword, the lost word, which was, well, the whole movie was, it seemed like some kind of Nazi propaganda or something. I always wonder if the actors are being casted because they have blue eyes. I mean, I think that's what's going on. A lot of actors with blue eyes in movies. I mean, where's I'm gonna roll a joint here. Okay, so yeah, let's see if I can just bring up the file. There, well, no, okay, hold on one second. Okay. Okay. So what's this? Okay, let me just get it to the, oops. Okay, so in the movie, the god, quote unquote, forges the sword, quote unquote, in the star that he's wearing. Forges it with a hammer, just like two-ball cane. It's very clearly symbolic. The bird that weeps around the what's going on, donut? The bird that weeps around the sword in the movie is definitely this is all very Masonic. The ruby Maltese cross in his chest. I mean, there were so many different things that were relevant. But so yeah, then when he pulls the sword, he gets the lightning from the lightning god. Don't forget where the Islam's got their temple built over the temple of Zeus at the Dome of the Rock, and that the this whole what was that thing about the lightning god? Damn it! Hold on, I need to smoke a joint, get my brain going. I'm too sober. Yeah, there was so yeah, the sword is stored in Eternia or whatever in the oblong square or the canted square. But Yeah, it was all very symbolic. There's the goddess around the sword. And that even in the movie, he's a widow's son. Uh, Castle Gray Skull. It's all a bunch of symbolism. Hold on here. Yeah, there's the castle. It seems to be another one of those movies, The Battle of Light and Darkness, and the dude is swept away to the real world to hide the sword from Jared Leto, who plays Skeletor. Fucking yeah. I went to feed the cats some chicken outside. One of them fucking diced my finger open. Fucking mean cats. I was just trying to feed them chicken. I was like, what the fuck? I guess there's some good guard cats, I guess. Well, so in the movie, though, he had a green tiger. Uh, he, well, it seemed like all of his crew or whatever in the movie, one had a fake hand, so he was Mars. The other guy was, I mean, I'm not gonna go into all the symbology. I mean, the main point of it was, though, that it was pure secular humanism. Yeah, see his mother, the Isis character, him, Horus, uh, the damn, I need to roll a joint quicker. The green cat. Uh, I mean, there's a lot of symbolism in it. I'm not gonna run through it all because the main point was that oh, he had the sword, but the sword broke, and then oh yeah, it also had a cameo of Wolverine. So technically, this movie is Wolverine number 20. Wolverine number 20. Uh, yeah, my friend calls X Men the movies all Wolverine. Yeah, because it's basically a bunch of Wolverine movies, which I think is relevant to what the mystery schools are trying to present. Let's see here. Yeah, so then there's where's that picture? Had all the characters from the old cartoon, but well, they didn't have the wizard till the very end, which was pretty lame. They could have just put the wizard in right away. Uh, well, nobody's holding each other here. Let's see here. Yeah, so here's Jared Leto's character, Skeletor, clearly embodying the dark aspect of Capricorn or Aries, uh, the dark side of Mars. Uh, then the you know, conquered by the lion, the guy that rides the tiger, the Lion King, the yeah. So I'm trying to think of what there's a lot of sex jokes in the movie, which I thought was fucked up. It's like, what the fuck? They know kids are gonna watch this He-Man movie, and oh, they put a bunch of jokes like that in it, like a bunch of fucking idiots. The yeah, so in the movie it had they always do this with the movies. Oh, here's the old actor that played He-Man in the shitty '80s movie. Uh, yeah, the I wouldn't doubt that this actor that played He-Man is going to be in the next kabillion movies in the mainstream. Uh, Blonde hair, blue eyes, all these. Disney's been doing this shit for so long. it's not about. Cause see, people don't understand that Hitler was a socialist, and that but he wasn't a regular socialist. He was a racial socialist, and by his own words, that that the Marxists stole their socialism, and that and all these people, even the Grok is brainwashed to think that Nazis weren't socialists. But by Hitler's own words, he had the pure socialism. Uh, so people are, and then when I started asking Grok, like, oh, well, how many of these scholars were Marxists who were declaring that, because they're like, oh, well, he just pretended to be a socialist just to get the votes. It's like, oh, well, that sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. Fucking people in the mainstream are fucking retarded. Uh, but yeah, like it had this. See, the whole movie was like not really surrealism, but not really. Uh, well, interestingly enough, where's it at? Interestingly enough, he did drive a yellow car in the movie. Uh, Yellow car, yellow Subaru. Keep in mind the theosophy stuff about the Wizard of Oz and the other movies that involve this color coded symbolism. The last action hero, his car is gold or yellow, like the Yellow Brick Road. The Pluribus show that the yellow is the the main color of the television show. The road to secular humanism. I'm still wondering what's going to happen in the second season of that show when it comes out. Uh, but so yeah, the let's see, where is it? Okay, all right, it's taking too long. Uh, yeah, so well, I mean, there was just a lot of. It makes you wonder how engineered the cartoons were back in the '80s. I think He-Man was an engineered cartoon. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so here's the. Where's that? Well, I guess this part's irrelevant. Um, yeah, so Skeletor is sleeping in this room. It's like the dark sun room full of serpents. Uh, the serpents, because he's the personification of the devil. Meanwhile, He-Man is personification of Jesus. Uh, in the symbolism. Very interesting. Yeah, so damn, why is this weed so dense? I'm just trying to break up a joint here. Okay. Oops. Where's that next part? Yeah, so yeah, it seemed pretty weird. Like this, like that they had way too many sex jokes in the movie. It seemed fucked up. Like in one of the scenes, this lady, this sorceress lady, she was Skeletor was uh grabbing her by the neck or something and burning her, and she was getting all weird about it, and it's like, ooh, the lady's pretty kinky. Like, what the fuck? Those kind of chicks you want to stay away from. But yeah, so interestingly enough, the yeah, then one of his servants was a pig. like a blue oinker, possibly the blue avian's cousin. Not. uh, let's see. Yeah. So in the movie, Skeletor's bitching about all this shit. And he's like, "Oh, I want the sword so I can be a god." Because he wanted to be God. He said it over and over. So it's like the battle of consciousness between uh, lower whatchamacallits, lower natures. Uh, let's see here. Let me go to the next part here. Okay. Oh, yeah. So yeah, where'd it go? This whole throne room was just full of cobras. The symbol of Apophis or Typhon. Uh, the Damn it, this joint's just taking forever to roll here. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, I mean the graphics were decent, but let's see, Ray Comp. What was it? So they ripped it off and had figures ready to go. Oh, they're making a. Yeah, I heard they're making a new Arnold. Two new Arnold movies. I forget what the other one was. Yeah, so let's see here. Um, yeah, I mean the movie was pretty much it's pretty boring. Well, it was okay, I guess. I don't know, but the whole thing was just a surrealist story of secular humanism and having the power and all this stuff. Yeah, so he says the magic words and gets the lightning uh, from the Thor god of the universe and the symbolism very similar to the masonic lore. Damn, where is that? Maybe I should go back to this other part here. It's like right at the beginning. It was like it reminded me a lot of what's the other movie? He like reached into the fire or whatever to get the magical weapon or whatever. Uh, okay, it's taking too long. But yeah, so like there's these scenes in it where he flashes in and out of death and whatnot, and he sees the magic bird, which is the personification of Isis in the form of Isis, Sokir, Osiris, or the where is that other scene? It was like he kept flashing in and out of the two worlds, and Skeletor was there, like kind of reminded me of like a Freddy Krueger type movie where it's like going in and out of the dreamscape and back into the real world, but he's not sure if he's in it. But that was just at the end or whatever. Yeah, so like Skeletor is sifting in his mind and whatnot, and uh, mentally attacking his insecurities. The classic devil. Um, oh damn it! Damn it! Started to roll a joint with the cat damaged finger. Fucking cats. Yeah, like I grabbed him some chicken that was all shredded, some fried chicken, and I picked it off the bones and went to go hand it to him, and they just one of them was like, freaking, yeah. But no, well, I was gonna give him some more chicken, but after that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my chicken. Yeah. So, um, okay. Yeah. So the movie was, I mean, it was entertaining, I guess, but it was definitely some secular humanism. I have the power of Grayskull. Uh, where's that scene? He's like, oops. Okay, it's like right there. Yeah. So he, spoiler, he gets killed by his own sword that breaks, uh, and then he, has the vision with his mother or the White Witch or whatever, and then he, realizes that he has the power all along. And then comes back to life, pulls the sword out of his chest, and puts it up in the air, and the whole shebang. And then he uses reason and blah blah blah. And I don't know. And then the whole like happy tale of fairyland is all back to normal and all this stuff. And I don't know. It's just it's just pretty lame. Uh, pretty lame indeed. Okay, so well, I was digging in on this. Where is it at? This John Ernst Worrell Keeley, supposed inventor of a engine that could supposedly run off from some kind of engine that ran with pressurized water that was tuned to a frequency, but I speculate it was all a sales pitch, unless it wasn't. Um, because the Russian guy that Cooper interviews alleges that John Ernst Worrell Keeley was had created some kind of levitating platform, which was a precursor of some kind of technology which would power the UFOs of the Nazis. He claimed to have created a vaporic weapon of some sort, uh, using the ethereal vapor and the some kind of ethereal vapor that's condensed or something out of water that's supposedly invisible. Um, interatomic ether by vibration. Atomic ether vibrates all around the molecules of matter. There is a magnetic force attracted to it at the same time, and it assimilates the molecules' atomic aggregations. That is, assimilates with a certain attractive force. It is hard to tell what it is. I call it vibratory negative. I don't act like the magnet drawing metals toward it. Oh, it doesn't act like the. There's a certain magnetic effect about it that causes it to adhere by vibratory rotation to different forms of matter. That is, the molecule, atomic, etheric, and etheric. I'm not sure what that means. Impulses given by metallic impulses, the rotary power that is formed by etheric vibration, that is the force that holds it in position. No, that's interesting. Uh, I forgot to put a link in the comments. Let's come on. Yeah, so well, this John Ernst Worrell Keeley is relevant because he was mentioned in a Theosophical book, which was discussing the Coming Race book, which is some kind of Nazi book. Is this the one right here? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, here it is. John Ernst Keeley. Blah, blah, blah. Whereas that he's an explorer, a comparatively unknown region of vibratory physics, and it can be justly claimed that he was the discoverer of a new force hitherto unknown to science, a force transcending all other known forces, uh, and one which answers effectively to the mysterious agent which Lord Lytton in his Coming Race book designated by the name of Vril. He has spent the best energies of his life, blah, 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 blah. The rest is irrelevant. So, from my understanding, Keeley and his energy came before Vril. I think the book might have been a propaganda piece to cover up their true religion. Uh, well, I gotta be careful smoking with this jersey on. I got the shorts too. Uh, not the hat, obviously. Man, that cat really got my finger. Okay, so I think I had another. There was something that was from the where'd it go? About that Keeley dude. I mean, it's crazy because it's like this. It's like he nailed down a scientific theory uh, which was able to identify um, symptoms of the etheric realm. The yeah, so he was pushing for the new race of man. Uh, damn it, my finger better not start hurting. If you get scratched or bit, you gotta make sure that it's. If it hurts up to here, like on your hand the next morning, then you gotta go get some antibiotics. Yeah, so it doesn't hurt like right here, so it should be good. As long as it doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fine. I put a bunch of Sangre de Grado tree sap, rubbed it into the wound. That's what you gotta do. Because last time I got bit by one of those cats, I got, well, I got like, well, anyways, one of the fingers I put Sangre de Grado on, and it didn't get infected. The other one I put peroxide and rubbing alcohol and band-aids on and stuff, and it did get infected. So the Sangre de Grado is pretty strong. Maybe I should use my middle finger to move the mouse here. Okay, so yeah, so in that Nazi book, the race book, Coming Race, the underground entities wield some kind of vril force. Consider it like chi of the Chinese. So Blavatsky talked about the same bullshit. Secret doctrine. There's the vril of Bulwer Lytton's coming race. Name vril may be fiction. The force itself is fact. End quote. That was a Blavatsky quote. Yeah, so that was a eugenicist novel. Well, the point is that it was correlating John Ernst Worrell Keeley's energy with the vril energy of the occultists. Uh, then we got Blavatsky saying, where's it at? I just seen it. Damn it, did I lose it? Okay, here it is. We got Blavatsky talking about Keeley. Where should I start? It has been stated that the inventor of the self motor was what is called a natural born magician, that he was and would remain unconscious of the full range of his powers and would work out merely those which he had found out and ascertained in his own nature. Firstly, because attributing them to the wrong source, he could never give them full sway. And secondly, because it was beyond his power to pass to others that which was a capacity inherent in his special nature. Hence, the whole secret could not be made over permanently to anyone for practical purposes or use. Individuals born with such a capacity are not very rare. That they are not heard of more frequently is due to the fact that they live and die, in almost every case, in utter ignorance of being possessed by abnormal powers, and all Mr. Keeley possesses powers which are called abnormal, just because they happen in our day as to be as little known as blood circulation was before Harvey's time. Blood existed and it behaved as it does at present. The first man born from woman, and so does the principle in man which can control and guide etheric vibratory force. At any rate, it exists in all those mortals whose inner selves are primordially connected by reason of the direct descent with the group of Diane Chohans, who are called the firstborn of ether. Mankind, psychically considered, is divided into various groups, each of which is connected with one of the Dianic groups which formed psychic man. See paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. Blah, blah. Mr. Keeley, being greatly favored and respected, moreover, besides his psychic temperament, being intellectually genius in mechanics, may thus achieve most wonderful results. He's achieved some already more than any mortal man not initiated into the final mysteries. He has achieved in his age up to the present day. What he has done is certainly quite sufficient to demolish with the hammer of science the idols of science, the idols of matter with the feet of clay, as his friends justly predict and say of him. Nor would the writer for a moment think of contradicting Mr. Bloomfield Moore when in her paper on psychic force and etheric force she states that Mr. Keeley, as a philosopher, quote, is great enough in soul, wise enough in mind, and sublime enough in courage to overcome all difficulties, and to stand at last before the world as the greatest discoverer or inventor of the world. And she writes again, should Keeley do no more than lead scientists from a dreary realms where they are grouping into the open field of elemental force, where gravity and cohesion are disturbed in their haunts and diverted to use, where from unity of origin emanates infinite energy in diversified forms, he will achieve immortal fame, should he demonstrate to the destruction of materialism that the universe is animated by the mysterious principle to which matter, however perfectly organized, is absolutely subservient. He'll be greater spiritual benefactor to our race than the modern world has yet found in any man. Should he be able to substitute in the treatment of disease, notice Blavatsky, or what's that writer? Miss Bloomfield Moore says, our race. Because remember Blavatsky, they're all Aryans and all this stuff. Blonde haired, blue eyes, or at least the blue eyes part. Ironically enough, they just load up certain occult movies with blue eyed people. Let's see here. What is that? Grossly material agencies which have sent more human beings to their graves than war, pestilence, and famine combined. He will merit and receive gratitude of mankind. All this and more will he do if he and those who have watched his progress day by day for years are not too sanguine in their expectations. What's a weird choice of words? Sanguine, that means blood. Writing in the TPS, Theosophical Publication Societies, number 9, the same lady in her pamphlet, Keeley's Secrets, brings forward a passage from an article written a few years ago by the writer of the present volume in her journal, The Theosophist, in these words. The author of number 5 of the pamphlets issued by the Theosophical Publication Society, What is Matter and What is Force, says therein, the men of science have just found out a force state of matter, whereas the occultists have penetrated years beyond the sixth state of matter, and therefore do not infer, but know of, the existence of a seventh, the last. Whoa. Seventh. The seventh state of matter. That's weird. Like the seventh seal. Uh, the This knowledge comprises one of the secrets of Keely's so-called compound secret. It is already known to many that his secret includes the augmentation of energy, the insulation of the ether, and the adaptation of dynospheric forced machinery. It is just because Keely's discovery would lead to a knowledge of one of the most occult secrets, a secret which one can never be allowed to fall into the hands of the masses. There's that Illuminati language. The masses. That his failure to push his discoveries to their logical and seems certain to occultists, but to this more presently, even in its limitations, this discovery may prove of the greatest benefit for well, okay, so where'd my lighter go? Yeah, it's this Keeley character talking about some deep occult shit. Some deep occult shit here. Talking about the spiritual plane, 7 states of matter. Very bizarre. one time I was in second grade. Me and our friend are standing in line. He's like, "You ever seen the backside of my hand?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Boom!" It's like, "What the fuck?" This is my friend Adam. Uh, okay, so that bastard. Uh, let's see here. How many times is it mentioned? Oh yeah, this is all about Keeley. Maybe I should have read the whole fucking thing. Let's skip ahead here. Nature, always reluctant to yield her secrets, is listening to the demands made upon her by her master, necessity. The coal mines of the world cannot long afford the increasing drain upon them. Steam has reached its utmost limits of power and does not fulfill the requirements of the age. It knows that its days are numbered. Electricity holds back with bated breath, dependent upon the approach of her sister colleague. What are they talking about? A sister colleague of electricity. They're talking about the etheric force. Airships are riding at anchor, as it were, waiting for the force which is to make aerial navigation something more than a dream. As easily as men communicate with their officers from their homes by means of telephones, so will the inhabitants of separate continents talk across the ocean. They talk about the waves being etheric force. Imagination is palsied when seeking to foresee the grand results of this marvelous discovery, when once it is applied to art and mechanics, in taking the throne which it will force steam to abdicate, dinosphere force will rule the world with a power so mighty in the interest of civilization that no finite mind can conjecture the results. Lawrence Oliphant, in his preface to Scientific Religions, says, quote, "A new moral future is dawning upon the human race, one certainly of which stands much need and much stands much in need. In no way could this new moral future be so widely, so universally commenced as by the utilizing of dinosphere force to benefit purposes in life." That's strange. Oh damn it, I keep using my finger that got bit. No, wait, no, I got clawed. I forgot. These cats are wild as hell. Let's see here. Yeah, it'd be nice if the fucking wild cats would let you pet them. Spend all that money on stupid cat food. Uh, I mean, I'd rather spend money on cat food than have mice chew up my wires in my car, and because I wouldn't. Then I'd have to buy a whole new wire harness. It'd be a real pain in the ass. Oh yeah, whatever. Fucking camera froze. Uh, the occultists are ready to admit all this with the eloquent writer. Eloquent writer. Molecular vibration is undeniably, quote, Keeley's legitimate field of research, end quote. Well, it's a quote within a quote. We're reading Blavatsky here. Discoveries made by him will prove wonderful, yet only in hands and through himself. The world so far will get but but that with which it can be safely entrusted. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead here. Okay, so this is Keeley talking about his engine. The engine is neither piston nor eccentrics, nor is there one grain of pressure exerted in the engine, whatever may be the size or capacity of it. The fuck is he talking about? He says, my system and every part in detail, both in developing of my power and every branch of its utilization, is based on and founded on sympathetic vibration. In no way would it be possible to awaken or develop my force, and equally impossible would it be to operate my engine upon any other principle. This, however, is the true system, and thenceforth all my operations will be conducted in this manner. That is to say, my power will be generated, my engines run, blah blah blah, through wire. Hmm. It is only after years of incessant labor, the making of almost innumerable experiments involving not only the construction of the great many most peculiar mechanical structures, and the closest investigation and study of the phenomenon properties of the substance ether per se produced, that I've been able to dispense with complicated mechanism and to obtain, as I claim, mastery over the subtle and strange force with which I am dealing. Okay. Where's that? That's back to the Blavatsky. The passages underlined by us are those which bear directly to the occult side of the application of vibratory force, or what Mr. Keeley calls sympathetic vibration. The wire is already a step below or downward from the pure etheric plane into the terrestrial. The discovery has produced marvels. The word miracle is not too strong. When acting through the etheric force alone, the fifth and sixth principles of Akasa from a generator 6 feet long has come down to one no larger than an old fashionable silver watch, and with and this by itself is a miracle of mechanical but not spiritual genius, but is well expressed by his great patroness and defender, Mrs. Bloomfield Moore. The two forms of the force when he has been experimenting with, and the phenomena attending them, are the very antithesis of each other. One was generated and acted upon by and through himself. No one who should have repeated the thing done by himself could have produced the same results. It was Keely's ether that acted truly, while Smith's or Brown's ether would have remained for even barren of results. For Keely's difficulty was hitherto been to produce a machine which would develop and regulate the force without the intervention of any will power or personal influence, whether conscious or unconscious, of the operator. In this he has failed, so far as others were concerned, for no one but himself could operate on his no one but himself could operate on his machines. Well, that's interesting. What are they saying, that he somehow made a machine that didn't actually run, but he was simply generating the energy himself? Hmm. Occultly, this was a far more advanced achievement than a success, which he anticipates from his wire. But the results obtained from the fifth and sixth planes of the etheric or astral force. That's weird because it's putting the word wire in quotations, like it's doesn't actually mean wire, but it's just a code word for some kind of aspect of this etheric force. Um, Keely's organism is directly connected with the production of the marvelous results. It's proven by the following statement emanating from one who knows the great discoverer intimately. At one time, the shareholders of the Keely Motor Co. put a man in his workshop for the express purpose of discovering his secret. After 6 months of close watching, he said to J.W. Keely one day, "I know how it is done now." They had been setting up a machine together, and Keely was manipulating the stop clock, which turned the force on and off. "Try it, then," was the answer. The man turned the clock, and nothing came. "Let me see you do it again," the man said to Keely. "You may need to loosen this band-aid." Uh, Ouch. Okay, where was that? The man said to Keely. The latter complied. The machinery operated at once. Again, the other tried, but without success. Then Keely put his hand on his shoulder and told him to try once more. He did so, with the result of an instantaneous production of the current. This fact, if true, settles the question. We are told that Mr. Keely defines electricity as a certain form of atomic vibration. In this he is quite right, but this is electricity on the terrestrial plane, and through terrestrial correlations he estimates molecular vibrations at 100 million per second, intermolecular vibrations at 300 million per second, atomic vibrations at 900 million per second. Ouch. That's weird. Interatomic vibrations 2.7 billion per second. Etheric vibrations 8.1 billion per second. And interetheric 24 billion per second. Well, that's weird. This name of this fucking joint keeps going up. This proves our point. There are no vibrations that could be counted or even estimated at an approximate rate beyond the realm of the fourth son of Fohat. What the fuck does that mean? Fohat. Using an occult phraseology, or that motion which corresponds to the formation of Mr. Crook's radiant matter, or lately called some years ago the fourth state of matter. Fourth state. So gas, air, like gas, liquid, solid. Fourth, etheric. Would fifth be? It's like different layers of etheric. If the question is asked why Mr. Keely was not allowed to pass a certain limit, the answer is easy. Because that which he was unconsciously discovered is the terrible sidereal force known to and named by the Atlanteans Mash Mac. Fucking, I hate it. I despise Blavatsky. And by the Aryan rishis in their Ashtar Vidya by the name that we do not like to give. Well, that's weird. Why don't they like to give the name? Damn it, now I gotta know the name. Alright, hold on here. I'm talking more about that. Blavatsky's talking more about that Coming Race book. Where's it at? Oh, damn it. Fucking cat. Okay, let me just look up to see if the Grog knows what the name that we do not like to give. Okay, 1 second. Blavatsky doesn't like to give. Excuse me. Yeah, I threw some chicken up. Oh, and the cat got me. Fucking. Fucking, Okay, so the name that Blavatsky does not like to give is one used by the Aryan rishis for this terrible sidereal force in the Ashtar Vidya, a Sanskrit term referring to advanced occult knowledge or weaponry technology of war, is mentioned in texts like Mahabharata. Passage in the Secret Doctrine, Volume 1, page 562 through 563, she states, terrible sidereal force known to and named by the Atlanteans Masonic and by the Aryan rishis in the Ashtar Vidya by the name that we do not like to give. It is the Vril of Bulmer Lytton's coming race. So what is the name that she uses? Uh, that's bizarre. Well, if it hurts, I'll go to the doctor in the morning. I put some Singer Degrado on it. Let's see. You can come hang out if you want. Yeah, you put the Singer Degrado on it and then rub it into the wound. It's like a tree sap. It's like a cousin of the latex family. Okay, where was I here? She equates the fictional Vril to the thing that is the name that she does not like to give. Okay, but so what is the name that she does not like to give? Blavatsky does not reveal a specific name anywhere in the surrounding context. She withholds it deliberately, as was common in her esoteric writings to avoid misuse. No standard theosophical source or commentaries provide a definitive alternative name for it beyond the Ashtar Vidya reference itself. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck are they talking about? They're trying to pull a fast one on us. We don't like fast people. These fast motherfuckers. Blavatsky and these Illuminists. I think they're so enlightened. They make me want a cigarette. I'm trying to duck quiet because my old lady's friend is over and she's sleeping. Well, her friend's a chick. So, yeah, if this was one of my friends, I would just be talking super loud. Okay, so the was okay. So it doesn't say what Blavatsky's discussing. She must be discussing the what if she's discussing the Oh. That's the link if you want to come smoke a joint, Vince. Come on down. Yeah, I could use some brainstorm. Wonder what she used. What she's talking about? The fuck is that called? That thing that they. Well, this really makes me want a cigarette. I better not. Maybe I better smoke another joint. Motherfucker. I can't think of what. I always hate reading Blavatsky because she's such a bitch. Fucking Blavatsky. Let's see. Oh, you gotta add your. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Oh, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. My volume was low.
I have no echo. It's amazing. Oh no, there it is.
Oh, is it still there?
Yeah, I'm here. It's gone though.
Oh, the echo's gone.
Yeah. Like she talks about like the ascended masters or whatever.
Yeah, let me just check my audio. Oh, my echo's on. Okay. Okay, should be better now.
That's the only thing I could think of is she's referencing the ascended masters.
But she's talking about some kind of dark energy that she can't reference. So I think she's referencing the destroyer energy.
Kali Ma.
Some kind of dark. It reminds me of that the psychic blade thing that one tribe practiced.
The psychic blade.
It's like a dark psychic force. It was what the character Krillin was based off on Dragon Ball Z. He had the Destructo disc.
All my homies were like super into Dragon Ball Z, and like I watched it on Sunday mornings or whatever, but like I never really got super into it. What do you know about like the creators of the show?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen all of them when I was younger, but just because I was homeless, staying at my friend's house, and he always watched it.
I never really looked into it, but there's definitely some shit in there, like what you're saying, the psychic blade, like those kind of themes.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z is all based off from Wu Kong and these ancient legends. The dragon Shinran or whatever. You know, it's a shame that Jin blocked me. Yeah, Shinran. Shinran, the dragon's name. He's the master of the universe who's got 10 Dragon Balls or seven Dragon Balls.
Interesting.
Yeah, the 7 Dragon Balls, like the seven realms that they're talking about.
Yeah. 7 fat and 7 lean, what the Bible says.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Why'd you come on so late, bro? You just hanging out with your chick and her friend?
No, I was finishing watching that movie.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it. What was it? Yeah, this whole thing, it's like this something weird with this whole occult stuff. I try not to get into the superstitious side of it. You know what I mean? Like the demons and dark demonic energy and stuff.
I mean, how much do you think of that or think of that is like, you know how the Aquino's Mind War references using superstitions against the populace to like drive them in certain conditioning operations, like Operation Wandering Soul, where they were flying over the Viet Cong with speakers of like
Oh yeah,
blasting their dead ancestors. Like
Yeah,
how much of that is in Blavatsky too? Like I just don't think these are new strategies. I think that they've always weaponized our superstitions against us.
yeah. In World War One, they projected pictures of Virgin Mary in the smoke so that the people would put their arms down and stand up, and they just blasted them all.
Yeah.
World War One must have been fucked up. That must have been the most savage war.
Civil War. I mean, they're all bad, dude. I don't know. I think
I mean, think about those guys in those planes that are like maniacs. You ever seen that picture of that guy he's in the parachute and he's got like a 1911 or something, and he pops a fucking Nazi in the other plane. It's like somebody got a picture of him mid-air. It's like the coolest picture ever.
and he's still fighting back.
he like he got like he jumped out of his airplane, and then he was like on his parachute, and then he pops a Nazi right in the head. Freaking
That's gangster as fuck, dude. That's a hard shot.
Like a
I'm not
moving
that good with the
airplane.
45.
Yeah, like the airplane's like going right at him. Like
Oh, like the Nazi was trying to take out his chute. Yeah, they don't usually do that. He must have pissed him off.
yeah, let me see if I can find World War II parachute. What did I even type? Okay, I should be able to find it.
Yeah, wait, who's Jin? Lucy's asking. Jin really blocked you?
Oh yeah, Jin the Ninja. Damn it, I can't find the picture. Yeah, he got upset because I was quoting a book that he already read.
He needs to smoke some weed.
He's like, that phrase doesn't exist. I'm like, well, it does in the book. And then he got upset. I'm like, well, I don't know. It seemed kind of silly. I think he's just having like some kind of bad day or something.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, this John Ernst world Keeley is real interesting. It's like saying his force was the real force, but then it's like it was saying that there's seven states of matter, or seven states. What was that? Where'd that go?
7 rays is what Alice Bailey says. So I hear you on the theme.
3, 4, 5, 6. So there's so they're talking about interetheric, interatomic. I don't know if these are real things or these people are all just wacko, but yeah. So right after it mentions the fourth state of matter, blah blah, and it's talking about this. Where is it at? This second force. Where is it at? And named the Atlanteans Mashmak, and by the Aryan Rishis in their Ashtar Vidya by the name that we do not like to give. It is the Vril of Bulwer. So she's saying that there's that the Vril of Bulwer Lytton's coming rays is the thing that she does not like to say the word of. But so they also equate John Ernst Worrell Keeley's energy to the Vril. But then at the same time, they're saying this one of the machines that he had or something. The one guy tried to make it work. He couldn't make it work, and then the guy came up and like touched his shoulder, and it made it work.
And it worked, yeah.
So I think that they're. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know if it's all just total BS or if it's.
I've had Kundalini rising experiences. I don't think it's bullshit. I mean, when I was a kid, I've had them after I was a kid, but I mean, I was probably in like 6th or 7th grade, and there was these 2 chicks. My buddy was dating this chick's best friend who I liked, and we went to this chick's house, and like they do the light as a feather, stiff as a board shit. there's like a variation of that where
Hmm.
I think it was like you interlock your fingers, your two pointer fingers underneath the knees of a person, and they sit down like on your fingers like you're a chair, like they're sitting in a chair pose, and
Yeah.
you try and lift the person before you say the prayer or incantation or whatever, and then you say the incantation and you lift, and then you can actually lift the person. And like we're in like fucking sixth or seventh grade, so like we weigh like, I don't know, like I don't even fucking know how much a sixth grader weighs, but not much, right? And like we couldn't lift her before we said the words, and then immediately when we started lifting her, like I felt a fucking thing shoot up my spine, like, and all the hair on my arms
Well,
and
that's weird.
body like stood straight up, dude. It was wild.
I had a sleep paralysis once where I felt something go up my spine. Super scary.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That shit's real. And like if you can focus it, you know, which is what I think some of these traditions teach you how to do.
Yeah. That's definitely spooky.
Yeah, she was a witch for sure, Lucy. I wonder where she is now. But
my
that's
old
like
lady's
those. Sorry, dude.
my old lady's dad had a story. It was he's not like a religious person or anything, but like he does tell a lot. Wow, but I don't know. I don't know if they all think he's telling tall tales, but I've never really doubted certain stuff. I don't think I've ever caught him in a tall tale. Well, anyways, the he said when he was a kid, uh, he was him and his brother were playing with a Ouija board, and that they put it in the closet because they had to go to sleep. And his brother went to sleep, and then he said he was sitting there laying in bed, and like he said the closet started like going boom, 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 or some shit.
Holy shit, dude.
And fucking, he said he was like sitting there like almost crying or some shit because it was so scary.
Yeah, I would nope out of that house real quick.
Well, then he
Fuck
said,
that. I don't fuck with Ouija boards.
well, then he said his mom came and was like, opened the door and was like, "What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, why is there so much noise? Go to sleep.
You didn't go to sleep."
The Ouija board's trying to get me.
Yeah, that's what he told her. And then she said she said that he told her to, or she told him to shut the hell up and go to sleep. And then he said it kept making noise. He was like scared to death all night.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I listened to Tracy Twyman for fucking years, and that's like, that was her thing, right? Her husband, Brian Albert, like, she found him like
Ouija
at like,
board.
yeah, she found him awake at like 4 a.m.
That's spooky.
one night,
What
and
the
like
fuck?
he was like possessed, and he drew a new Ouija board, and that's how they like started channeling Baphomet, and like, I don't know, that's where she got a lot of her ideas from, or like her leads on things was through this fucking like hacked Ouija board with a different layout. It's just crazy, bro. Like, I definitely think that shit's real, but I don't think it's like, I think they're all liars. I think it's just like disembodied people that didn't want to cross over because they have so much bad karma, and they're just like tricking people.
That's what Swedenborg described,
Yeah.
which I thought was weird because I didn't think they were actual. I thought they were all atheists. I didn't think there was spiritists in the group. That seemed weird because most of them seem like atheists.
Dude, life is too strange to be an atheist. Like, there's just no way.
Well, some people never encounter any like supernatural phenomenon.
I don't know.
I'm not sure why. I don't know. It's weird.
It's super weird.
Seems like everybody would eventually.
Yeah. Or they do. They're just too much of a fucking muggle to see it. Like, they're just too much of a young soul, or like, I don't know. And just it's not there yet.
that weed shit on me. I was like hitting it in a piece of weed right in the back of my throat.
Hmm. You get taken out by the weed. You live by the weed, Clint. You die by the weed, bro.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson's still alive.
Fuck yeah. Making that drink or whatever. Brought
It's
to you
like
by Joe Rogan.
I always tell people they don't believe in ghosts. Go smoke weed at a graveyard every night for like an hour. And
Dude, we used to drink at a graveyard, but smoking would be scary.
yeah, I used to sit in the graveyard every night and smoke weed.
I never felt. Were you alone when you did that?
Usually I was always with somebody.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Or like 4 people.
Yeah, I never went in like with just like one person. It was always a group of us, so I never felt like spooked out there. But yeah, I would never do that now. Like you couldn't pay me to fucking even walk through a fucking graveyard at night.
Yeah. I could still do it. I mean,
if I'm getting chased, maybe give me a fucking giant sage bundle. I'd do it and light that shit on fire.
damn it. Hoping my fucking fingers doesn't get infected.
Just go put some peroxide on it.
Oh, I already cleaned it like 3 times.
Oh, you're good, bro. Rub some dirt in it.
I would put that tree sap in it. It works like glue. Hoping to keep it. I don't know. It's bleeding pretty decent. This should be fine.
Yeah. Where are you getting that sap from? You always talk about it.
eBay or Amazon. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the cut or if it's just it doesn't hurt around it, so it should be fine. So last time I had the fucking cat infection on the finger, it was like all the way up to my finger within like 3 hours, like the knuckle, and it was like, and then by the next morning it was like up to my wrist. It was like, whoa. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, plus I'm allergic to cats too.
Dude. It's cool that you take care of them still. I used to be super allergic. I got over it. It's weird. I think I just lived around them for so long. Like, every one of my fucking exes always had a cat. My stepmom had a cat. Like, it's fucking inoculated.
Yeah, it's only if I like get scratched by one or pet one or something. Or smell one.
Yeah, like what's the evolutionary benefit of being allergic to cats? Like what? So you sneeze when there's a fucking panther around ready to eat you and you're like a caveman? You know, like like what is the benefit?
I think it's just a hyper immunity or something. Anyway, I gotta turn the AC off real quick. 1 second.
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn the fan on too. Here's the button. Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
I had to turn the fan on, open the window. I try not to, if I smoke like one joint, if I smoke over a joint, I turn the fan on and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's cool when you're a teenager, but when everything reeks like weed, you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, plus computer, plus people sleeping and so.
yeah.
Yeah, freaking, what was I gonna say? I probably turn my volume down. Yeah, this Blavatsky stuff's weird because it's theosophy is definitely connected with the Nazis, like 100%. There's no
Yeah,
doubt about it.
I just think that ideology existed before. Like
Yeah,
the Nazis were pushing an existing ideology. Like
yeah. That's why that Pike letter is so important.
the one with the fucking World War III to the Pope, or which one?
Yeah, Cooper said that he's seen it in real life at the
So it does
British
exist.
Museum.
So it is real.
Yeah, Jordan Maxwell says he's seen it there too.
A lot of people. A lot of people try and say it's not real.
Well, then Dennis Cuddy quotes a book that quotes it from 1890 some. So it's before the First World War. I think it's real based on. I've read a lot of Albert Pike stuff, like the way he writes.
It sounds like him, yeah.
If it's real, then that means that everything that they've thought about
Oh yeah,
War II and stuff, it's all
it's centuries of planning. I totally believe that.
yeah. Damn it, I didn't roll this tight enough.
Did you ever read Voice in the Silence by Blavatsky?
I've only read like
ISIS
parts of the
Unveiled.
Secret Doctrine.
Yeah.
I think I've read the full ISIS one.
The ISIS one's the one that has all the fucking race bullshit. The Voice in the Silence one is pretty good. From like if you're trying to like
I just get annoyed by the way she talks. I don't know, like the I'm putting an extra piece of paper gum on the cigarette so it's airtight. The way she talks, she's like one of those know everything stoners that fucking thinks that they know everything, and she listened to some guru in the Middle East and she thinks fucking she's got the shit,
Yeah.
But I don't think she has the shit. I think she is shit. No.
I don't. I think it's like all the other people. They get psyoped. Like the biggest asset, or like they're the best asset. Like Charlie Kirk, right? Like he thought he was the man, and everything was cool until like he started like turning against Israel, and then they killed him. So it's
I don't think that's why he died. I think they proved that one.
So like regardless of whether that's true or not, I'm just trying to give the example of
his killer was a communist, so I think it was.
I mean, if you believe that was really the killer, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to say like the best asset is the person who doesn't know they're an asset, and I think that's what happened with Blavatsky. Is like she was brought into this fucking cult and used.
Well, she was a member of something secret that was not.
Yeah.
See, it's like she was just using theosophy, because otherwise she wouldn't have been rejected out of it in her late age. Like they found her out, and that they rejected her. That's how it always goes. It's like they'll find them out, and then because generally speaking, the societies themselves have good intentions. Typically, it's just like the Illuminists get involved with them and
pervert them or corrupt them.
Yeah, I mean, Blavatsky though was pretty open about her.
Well, Ledbetter, yeah, like so Theosophy, some Annie Besant and Ledbetter, I forget his first name, were like very influential, and Ledbetter was abusing children. So like the founders of this movement you know, like,
Was there like court case or something about it, or accusations, or?
so do you know who Jiddu Krishnamurti was? Have you heard that name before?
I've heard Cooper say that name. They're a bunch of con artists.
So Krishnamurti, I believe, is a legit good dude. I listened to hundreds of hours of his speeches and stuff. So Annie Besant and Ledbetter found Jiddu and his brother wandering a beach in India, and they took him in because Besant said that she saw that he was going to be the Maitreya, or like the world savior.
Yeah, I'm
So
familiar with that.
they fucking teach this kid up until he's like in his 20s, and they're like,
Yeah,
they're
then he
training him,
betrays
right?
them.
Yeah, and he told them to go fuck themselves because
Well,
it's
I,
bullshit.
I think Basant was just an outer core member. I think the Maitreya was never meant to be one person. It was them invoking the hierarchy on the masses.
But I'm
Uh,
saying like the Krishnamurti was abused by Ledbetter. Like that's
Ooh,
like
it's
known.
fucked up.
So
That's gross.
right, it's super gross. But like the
Yeah, I
point,
see your point.
like he's not a Krishnamurti. Like really was trying to teach people. Like if you listen to his teachings, he is teaching like enlightenment in the sense of like how to still your mind and like identify with the part of the body or mind that listens and not the part that speaks. And like he really was trying to end wars and like expose what causes human suffering. So like, and it wasn't really for money. Like people want to say that like, oh, he had these affairs with all these women. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, but he did a lot more than just have affairs, bro. And like he literally turned down being like a Christ figure. You know, like that
yeah.
takes some fucking balls to do that.
Well, I think that a lot of the New World Order people have good intentions and all this stuff. It's think of the religion as like a computer virus
Yeah,
where it's like
exactly.
contracted through language, and that the religion itself, like Scientology, will hail its most prized uh, possessions, like Tom Cruise, like but like
Well,
it's like
that's their Christ figure, kind of. Like,
well, it reminds me of how like that Jay Dyer dude argued with those two Freemasons. You could tell that they were like porch masons, meaning they
yeah,
weren't
they don't know shit.
fully indoctrinated.
Yeah.
You know, they were 33rds and stuff, but like that doesn't mean anything.
I mean,
You know?
there's over 100 degrees above 33rd.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. But that's what I'm saying. The best assets are
I
the
think there's
ones
more
that
than
don't.
just Mizraim, and more than
Oh yeah,
I think the Palladium goes up to 360, uh, which well, that's speculation, but
yeah, exactly, Lucy. That's why the Kings pushed the English Bible. And what was the other book that King James had published at the same time as the Bible?
the
The
oh
Demonology,
yeah,
the book on demonology.
damn, I don't think this Band-Aid's helping.
He's got one. He's got a book for every taste.
Ouch! Put some of that some kind of stuff on it. I forget what it's called. Uh,
Oh shit! It's
Eosporin.
Chattahoochee Lee. Hey man, I was trying to tell you a while ago about that Wendy painting book and the microchip in McVeigh's teeth, and Doc Inferno confirmed that image does in fact exist. And I'm headed back to Colorado in a couple days, and I will
Oh yeah,
photocopy that image, and I'll get it to Clint somehow, even though my fucking Twitter is still dead. But I'll figure that out so you can see it, because you were saying that you couldn't find it, and I'll send it to you somehow.
yeah. You just make a new email and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to. I just some other shit happened recently. I'm kind of like freaked out a little bit, so I gotta wait.
Man, that cat got me.
Rub some
Yeah,
dirt in it, dude.
it should be good as long as
Just
it
kidding.
doesn't hurt anywhere else. Then it's fine.
I just love when people say rub some dirt in it. Like, it's like thanks.
Yeah. The last time my finger got like fucking couldn't bend it.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! It's feeling
Sepsis.
crunchy. I don't know if it's crunchy. Because it's swollen or
Crunchy because you've been swinging a hammer your whole life, dude.
that should be good.
Yeah, I just think Blavatsky was like, she was an op. Like, she was getting used by illuminists or other people. And
Yeah,
like,
she was definitely outer core.
she thought she knew shit, but really not.
That brings up weird stuff about there was this National Geographic dude that went to India and he seen the real rope trick.
Oh yeah, that's in the ISIS Unveiled too, right?
Maybe,
She
probably.
talks about it.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky if they were actually practicing some kind of mysticism or something that was real.
Yeah, I mean, India's dark, dude.
Yeah,
The cults of Kali are really, they're
they
dark
say
as
they're not
fuck.
real, but I
No,
think
that
they're
shit's
real.
real. It's definitely
That,
real.
I don't think Spielberg would make a movie about them if they weren't.
I mean, I'll try and find it. I remember reading on 4chan a while ago, like, they found all these bodies, like, laid out, and they tried to blame it on, like, a gas leak or something. But they were all laid out in a circle around a giant pit, and it was like 200 people, and they were all murdered and laid
Jesus.
out. Yeah, and it was in India, and they were like trying to say it was like a gas leak to like cover it up. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, right. It was a lot of people.
Yeah, they might have got some toxic fumes or something. If was it like by a volcano or something? Or
No, I was in a jungle.
well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and they were all in a perfect circle. That's the part where I was like, okay, that's not a gas leak.
Yeah, that's how the people were at the Knights of the Solar Temple thing. They were all around a fire in a circle. Somebody had arranged them like that.
Yeah,
It's very bizarre. It's kind of
ritual.
ritualistic,
Exactly.
criminal enterprise.
Exactly, bro.
That's what's really fucked up because I don't think people that are detectives and stuff, I don't think they truly investigate the occult. And like it's like Cooper says, it's like when he was in Vietnam, he had to like know everything about the Vietnamese, and like he said he would sleep, eat, and breathe Vietnamese to know what they thought and stuff, and to like to, for people investigating the occult, it's like when they're using secret words and stuff, and their secret surrealist language, like you have to be able to decipher what they're saying
Totally.
because it's all just totally encrypted.
Yeah, you got me reading Falconelli again, so thank you for that. I hadn't picked that book up in fucking a decade, probably, maybe a little less, but it is helpful. Like it's cool, like when you read shit and then you see examples of it in your real life. Like it adds value to your everyday, your in real life.
Do you have the copy with the photographs of the statues?
Yeah. Or yeah, totally.
They say I got the one with the drawings of the statues. They say the drawings are more complete. I can grab it after I roll this joint.
I have the one with the blue cover.
Yeah, mine's got like 2 gargoyles on the cover. It's like tan or something.
Nice.
Yeah, like tan.
Yeah, I just keep like, I'm trying to look like, I was reading this one part because I was trying to, like, the Vincent Nineley name that I came up with, I was like putting that into the fucking Gemini prompt, and like I picked it because it's like Vincent is the conqueror and the 9 is the completion or whatever, so it's like you're conquering all of the earthly completion to like move on to the next step. And I was like trying to like see it from a different angle or whatever, and it was basically just like it was talking about from like a chemical standpoint, like it's the volatile, because the volatile is what conquers like the material state, or like it allows the crystallization to happen by defeating the matter, like the prima matter. It like brings forth the what's it called, the more purified state, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So like the Paracelsus thing, before I forget, damn it, it's trying to roll a joint with her finger. So
Yeah, no shit.
the Paracelsus thing, it's like he seemed to be a precursor. It's like he was an old, different type of Rosicrucian, because it says that he wasn't in any of their orders, and that it also says that Paracelsus, well, he was definitely practicing some kind of surrealism in the symbolism, but also that he wasn't practicing any form of Kabbalism. And so it's just like I was speculating about the Illuminati, they're not running a system of Kabbalism. It's something else that's unknown. It's an unknown unknown.
Yeah, the true hidden doctrine. Yeah, they kill you if you talk about it. Like all those revealing secrets. What's the Masonic sign where they like slash your throat and they cut your tongue out and bury you in like the sea or whatever?
That's
And
just
like
the
a low
first
tide.
degree.
It's first degree.
They say it's all symbolic, but I speculate that it's real since the mafia does it.
Yeah. Roberto Calvi got it.
Yeah, there's some guy in Brazil or something that had his tongue cut out and pulled out of his neck.
There's a reference to it in the Idaho 4 murders. Shout out Lucy. Thank you.
Up.
Yeah.
Huh. So then it was either definitely mafia or the occult.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. All these gang stalking cults, like all these private intelligence networks, like I think they have representatives from these real orders within them. Like they hide in the OTO.
But you think the detectives are? You
yeah.
think private investigators are involved?
Fuck yeah, read Pinchon, like the what's it called? Something Vice,
That's
Inherent
weird.
Vice. Dude, that he knows some shit, bro. Like I think
that's interesting. I wonder.
I'm not saying it's prevalent. I'm just saying within these circles, like the real power circles, like think of a private intelligence company like the Pinkertons. Like there's someone in the Pinkertons that's at a high level that's part of these adepts that like kind of steer policy and steer investigations away or towards certain things to achieve a certain objective. That's my tinfoil schizo take.
Yeah, I mean, these Illuminists are very secretive. They don't publish very much. It seems like the only way to find them is through old literature.
Yeah.
And then it's like what Cooper says: you don't trace them by the people, you trace them by their beliefs. And then because I've done that with their beliefs, tracing them to different people. And I always find that the people that it leads to are always people who are also high-ranking members of something or another.
Exactly. Like the National Security Council.
I was thinking more along the lines of secret societies. But I did find that, what was it? The Dulles brothers and Colby were members of Phi Beta Kappa.
Exactly.
Which is connected to the Illuminati.
And they were both on the National Security Council.
then the Illuminati is connected to Mormons. They straight up call the Mormons Illuminati in one of the books. I think it's Heckathorns. I mean, everything that they do is like ritual magic.
I mean, Joseph Smith was a Freemason. And they partnered.
I haven't been able to confirm it, but his brother was, and his father was, and at
Heidi Love.
minimum.
I think Heidi Love confirmed it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'd have
like
to,
they
but
they they were going fucking bankrupt in the 1800s, and they did a deal with the railroads to provide cheap labor, and that's when Mormonism really took off. Was when the railroads were being built, like, and a
oh
lot of
yeah,
that like old European money was getting poured in through the Rothschilds. Like they did a deal with the Rothschilds specifically, like the Rothschild banking house, supported by the railroads.
yeah. I think it has something to do with this Aryan race conspiracy.
Well, Epstein was saying that he pays the people in Mormon blood, right? Like, why are you referencing Mormon blood? It's very strange. Like, it's more
The Mormons
valuable than
believe in
others.
blood atonement. I think that's why they changed to a firing squad in that one state.
In
Wasn't
Utah?
isn't it Idaho? Or,
Let me look. I'm
I
not
think it's
sure.
Idaho.
It totally could be. Wasted.
Yeah, that's why I think the Mormons are the ones behind Charlie Kirk, because the atonement.
Well, he talked, right? And they shot him in the neck with that fucking microphone gun. He was
I mean, it could have been the
criticizing.
Soviets.
He was criticizing stuff he wasn't supposed to.
Well, you know what kind of secret weapons the Soviets have.
Yeah.
You know about their special shell or whatever. Uh, it's like a shell inside of a shell, and then when the sabot exits into the barrel, the shell inside of the shell comes out a little bit, but then like gets pushed back in, and so it doesn't leave uh, gunpowder, and it's also like a built-in silencer in the bullet that the Russians use.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Idaho. You're right. It's Idaho. Idaho and Utah both have it.
yeah.
Death by
Cooper
firing
says
squad.
Cooper says the Mormons had an oath all the way up to like 1989 or something, where it was like talking about the Mormons trying to take over America or something, and that it was like a multi-generational oath, and that they claimed they quit the oath, but I don't think they did.
I mean, look at the fucking Jesuits, dude. It's the same shit.
Well, I mean, they might be seeking revenge on Joseph Smith.
Like, who has time for this? Like, what? Go live your life, dude. Like, who gives a fuck? It happened 200 years ago. Like, what is the value? Like, what do you, you know, like,
Well, they still may be doing revenge of Jacques Desmoulins. I mean, that's
yeah,
what the whole. I
Protestants
mean,
versus Catholics. It's been going on for a while.
yeah, the Protestants are definitely controlled by Illuminists.
But I'm just saying, like, for you and me, like, I would rather go live my life, dude. Like, if somebody tried to say, like, hey, you should do this war that we've been fighting for 200 years, I'd be like, nah, dude, I'm gonna go raise chickens in South America. I'm not interested in your fucking stupid, like, blue avian beliefs, right? Like, do you like, would you go, like you said, you have Templar blood, like, would you go fucking fight if somebody came to you and was like, Clint, you're actually a descendant of this person, you must avenge them?
No, I'm a pacifist. I mean,
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I used
would
to
you,
be a Buddhist. Not
what
about fighting.
what changed your mind?
Well, that's seventh. I was in seventh grade.
Oh,
Yeah, I just researched a lot and was a big library nerd. It's funny because sometimes when I'd walk through the book thing, where and I never took a book or anything, but sometimes when I'd walk through it, it would go off. I always thought that was weird.
that is weird.
Oh. Yeah, the also it's like this thing with Paracelsus. I think it's relevant because he was practicing the racialism, and then the next main figure would have been Martin Luther,
Yeah.
and then seemed to go to. Well, I'm not sure who the next big ones are. Well, I'm sure Blavatsky would be one, but the that Baron von Reichenbach, I speculate, is one. Uh, so I speculate that Max Heindel is one of these Illuminists
Hmm.
that based on his writings, because I've read a lot of esoteric books. It's like
Yeah, you have.
when you read like Churchward's book or Heckathorn's book, they seem different in comparison to they're talking about a different brand of occultism, and that. But then when you read Max Heindel's book or the Brother 12 book or the Baron von Reichenbach's book, they're talking about a weird occultism that involves races, all this stuff, and it's I think it's definitely precursors of the Nazis that were,
So, Clint, let me just give you this piece of knowledge. So I told you about this dude named David Livingston. He's an amazing researcher. He turned me on to the House of Hessen Kessel being the basically like the center of this where Nazism came from, and it's like just it's a Prussian family, like it's the Habsburgs basically. So the Kessel
yeah.
Manifesto in the earliest 17th century, the foundation manifestos of the Rosicrucian movement, most notably the Fama Fraternis and the Confessios Fraternae, were originally printed and published in Kessel. So Max Heindel is publishing his book in Kessel, the capital of
Oh wow.
Langengrad, which is Hessen Kessel, under the occult friendly patronage of Landgrave Maurice of Hessen Kessel.
Oh, that's
So
a good find.
Handel's esoteric legacy, a 20th century occultist and founder of the Rosicrucian Fellowship, Max Heindel based his spiritual teachings on Western wisdom traditions that directly trace its lineage back to the original 17th century events in Hessen Kessel.
Yeah, yeah. The Prussians, I think, are illuminists. And it's crazy because I can link this conspiracy with uh, the Cincinnati conspiracy,
Totally.
because the Prussian king bought the land for the House of the Temple. He chartered the temple, and that he was an illuminist, and that the House of the Temple is directly north from the monolith in DC, and that because if you look north and south on the map, the capital is to the left, and that the monolith and the House of the Temple are to the right, and they're in alignment perfectly, and that the people that bought the obelisk land were Cincinnati people, and that I think the two groups were uh, they were working together in the same conspiracy. Uh,
Hmm.
the Prussians and I mean, I think it all boils down to, well, I think the founding fathers weren't part of the conspiracy. They knew about it, I think, but like in
So
my logic, because the Prussian that they had training their armies, on the record, it says that he was lying about his military rank in Prussia, and that he was still a good general and stuff, but like that he might have been faking it, which technically that'd be a good thing because then that would take him out of the Prussian royal thing. You know what I mean?
the House of Hessen Kessel, that's literally where the term Hessian mercenary comes from. Like they that's who owned the mercenaries, was this great house, and they were Protestants. So like the Illuminism aspect that you're referring to, like, directly comes from this line.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget which. that one guy that was friends with Waysop, he went to the Prussian guy and continued the what the fuck was his name? I think it was Philo, but I can't remember his other name. They say Swedenborg continued it, but then Swedenborg died in like 1783 or something. So I don't. I think it was someone else.
Philo, I think, is a Roman historian. No,
Well, Philo's one of the nicknames of the Illuminists. They each had nicknames. Waysop was Spartacus.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like makes you wonder about that movie where they're all like, "My name is Spartacus," and the other guy steps forward. He's like, "My name is Spartacus."
Yeah.
they're all Waysop.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, and fucking what's his name? Stanley Kubrick directed that film.
Spartacus.
I think so. I think he directed it. Let me make sure that's right.
Oh, that's weird. Huh.
Or he directed other shit with that actor. What's his name? Sheen or not Sheen? I forget his name.
Yeah, some of the movies seem to be pure surrealism, like that He-Man movie that I watched.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick did direct Spartacus. Yeah, I mean they Kirk Douglas. Wow. They hide shit in there for sure. I mean, they've been doing that forever.
I didn't know Kubrick directed that.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
I think Kubrick was an illuminist. I think his great work, quote unquote, was to indoctrinate the masses through the 2001 Space Odyssey, where he indoctrinates people in the 3 degrees, the 3 mystic degrees. The primitive right, which is the monkeys finding the bone and using it as a weapon, and then the monkey has the consciousness evolution of war and destruction, and then the fire in the mind, But then the second one is when I think it was on the moon or something, or I forget where the second one was. I forget the meaning of the second one. But then the third one is like the dude's being like watched by these aliens or demons or whatever, and that he's in like this room, and then he like experiences death and rebirth into the
plaid.
Yeah. That sounds good.
What do you think of? What do you think the monolith represents? The cube or whatever.
That's the consciousness evolution.
You think that's the prima mater that brings forth the consciousness?
What's the black stones? Sometimes their goddess is symbolized by a black stone. It's also just the symbol of the monolith, the lost word. Which Cooper says that's what the Rockefeller UN building is modeled after.
Holy shit. Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Yeah, then inside it they have a giant iron.
I had a crazy experience at the UN building. When I was still in school, I went there with this chick because it was some like class project we had to do. And I had just gotten back from Iraq, so I was still kind of fucked up. And we're like walking down the street, and they had there was like a meeting, like there were heavy people there doing something, like very important people. And we're like walking, and there's this like a big up armored Humvee, and it was like in our way, and it was just in our path, and I'm like walking up to it, and I see this dude sitting in it in like full flak and Kevlar, and I just start like hysterically laughing because I was like, "You're so ridiculous, dude! Like, you're in an up armored vehicle in a flak and helmet. Like, you're like so scared, right?" And I started laughing, and then I don't think anything of it. We cross the street and like I say goodbye to her. And like as we're saying goodbye, there's like 5 black Suburbans like tear ass out of the compound. And like I think I fucking like spooked them because I couldn't stop laughing because it was just so absurd to me that these people are like so fearful. It was just so fucking crazy. And like one of the personal security details, like they all had their windows rolled down and you could see one of them had like an MP5. I was like, this is nuts, dude. I felt like I was in a fucking Bruce Willis movie or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, damn it, I thought there was more weed in there than that.
Yeah, the building does look like the fucking monolith. It's crazy. And they have their own stamps.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I think I was like 10 or something. It was with my cousins. We were riding bicycles on this road, and like it was probably like a half mile from my aunt's house, and the fucking we seen a black helicopter, and then it was hovering over their neighbor's house. It was like their neighbor was like a quarter mile away or something. But we were like in between the two houses, just like standing on the side of the road with their bicycles.
What was it doing?
There was fucking there was ninja dudes that like had ropes and fucking that they went down and fucking and then all these cop cars and stuff showed up and fucking it was like whoa.
So they weren't just training; it was like real.
Yeah, we seen somebody get like totally busted.
Yeah,
it was pretty hilarious. It was pretty crazy. I don't know if my cousins ever told their mom.
you're probably not, right?
It was just crazy. Like, whoa. I gotta ask my one cousin if he remembers. He's gotta remember that. That's bastard.
Yeah, in NorCal, you'd always see the helicopters flying over with like the drug interdiction teams, like where they rip out all the plants, and you couldn't get to some of the farms like with vehicles. They'd have to use helicopters to pull out all the fucking giant ganja plants. So you'd see them flying the helicopters, and you're like, if I had a good enough shot, I could totally shoot that fucking cable and recover all of those plants.
No, it's extremely illegal.
Yeah, I'm definitely not advocating for anything illegal. Not on Clint's channel, at least.
Yeah, when I used to live in the hood, you always see you'd be like driving just out of nowhere, and some fucking people would getting busted or something, and it'd be like a bunch of like police with the shotguns and the big helmets and stuff.
Fuck.
Like, whoa, like Jesus. That's back when I used to smoke and drive, back like 20 some years ago. I'd be like, whoa, like not even worried about my joints. Like,
yeah, they don't care. They're busy with other shit. They're not worried about a kid with a joint. They're worrying about Maurice with a 357.
Yeah. Yeah, one time I was stopped in the hood. Me and my friend were leaving a steak and shake, and fucking we were like so stoned. We didn't get pulled over because we were stoner and I was driving perfect, but this is way back then, like 26 years ago or something. But like the I remember I had my milkshake and like a big rolling tray right in the center console. and then the guy pulled us over and he's like, what's that smell? And I'm like, that's ganja green, sir.
Nice, dude.
He starts laughing, and he's like, oh, we pulled over the wrong car. We thought there was just a car matching the description of my car, and because it was some stolen car or something. My car wasn't stolen or anything, but like
he let you go.
Yeah, he checked my papers, and he's like, are you okay to drive? And then I like looked at him weird, and I'm like, what do you mean? They just let me go.
Are you okay to drive, sir?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, it was really awkward because I hit this big pothole. Are you pulling me over because I hit the big pothole? Like, I totally didn't see the big pothole.
You had like no idea why you were getting pulled over. Those are
Yeah.
always the best.
Yeah, it's
Am I
pretty
being
scary.
detained or am I free to leave?
Well, I mean, we're in the hood, so it was like, they were just like, you can go. You're not.
Yeah, you're not selling crack to kids.
Yeah, we're just smoking weed. Yeah. One time I was driving around back then, like, we were in the hood and, like, I don't remember what the hell we were doing. We were just driving around smoking blunts. And, like, this Cadillac was, like, as in my Lincoln, and this Cadillac was, like, there were cars parked on both sides of this really narrow street, and we're, like, cruising down this fucking, and like, the Cadillac's coming towards me, and nobody's, like, moving or anything because there's nowhere to move. The dude was not budging. I'm like, I'm not budging. Like, and then when we went, the mirrors went ding. My mirror hit his mirror, like just barely, like ding. Like
the nicer car will always move. So if you don't drive a nice car, you're always safe.
that was. I thought it was. I thought there was clearance. Yeah, but freaking was it? Yeah, like I remember pulling up and we're in the hood and like smoking a blunt. There's like cops sitting right there. We're like, oh, just wave. Like,
white kids in the hood. Yeah, we'll leave them alone. They're in enough danger as it is.
Yeah, it's just a different place. I mean, I don't know if it's still like that. I would never do that these days. That was definitely retarded.
Yeah, different times for sure.
Yeah, I quit being stupid back like 20 years ago.
I'm still stupid. I just try
I
and
think
be less stupid.
Yeah, like sold my car because I had a bad dream about it. It's like, I'm gonna sell my car for $900. and like a cracked coolant thing on the engine block. I thought it was unfixable, but then my friend fixed it with JD Weld.
Yeah, JD Weld's good shit, dude.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? I could have did that.
Yeah, it doesn't last forever, but
yeah, I couldn't find the leak. I thought it was like a hose or something, and then after I replaced every hose, I realized that it was somewhere in the engine block, but I couldn't figure out exactly where. So I sold it.
That sucks. He got all the free fucking brand new hoses.
Well, my friend claims that he had a Corvette supercharger or he had a Corvette supercharger or something, and he like put it on there somehow. He made like a fitting or something, and then he like bolted it on, and he had it all rigged up. He swears he got the car going to like 180 or something crazy.
It's so dangerous and scary.
Yeah, well, the tires were rated for it though. But
that's good.
Yeah, you got gonna get the super soft Pirellis.
Z rated or whatever.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Cars are expensive. I don't fuck around like that anymore. I used to be stupid.
I really like the Pirellis. Those are nice. Sometimes you like fucking if you got a certain tire type, you can go to Sam's Club or something. They got them for like for $400.
That's cheap.
And it's like, whoa. That's what happened last time I bought tires. Like, damn.
I had an 05 STI with methanol injection. It was making 600 at the wheels. It was fast. And it had Pirellis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to get some kind of detune thing or something. I have like a detune button for the car or something. Not sure I'm gonna do it, but
Yeah, the emissions nowadays will put you in fucking jail for driving anything like that on the street. It's crazy. In Colorado, they have these like boxes that like literally sniff emissions.
oh, we don't have emissions tests in Michigan.
It's
We're pretty
crazy.
lucky on that aspect, even though we get screwed on insurance and car
Everything else.
registration.
And your governor's a fucking psycho-luminist.
I don't really know too much about it.
Whitmer, the whole kidnapping hoax.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't really know anything about her besides that. I don't usually pay attention to the
She's
local type stuff.
pushing all the eugenics shit.
Yeah, the freaking I'm always looking at the UN people and the people in the EU and stuff, like what they're trying to do. And
Yeah, I mean, Whitmer's part of that, bro. She's in your backyard trying to paint the militia as the enemy.
well, that's always been like that since the 90s.
That's the UN. Give up your
Yeah.
sovereignty. You know, the UN will fix everything. So wait, you said you were watching a movie. Did you actually go see that Disclosure Day thing or no?
No. I forget what I was talking about. I was leading to something. Uh, yeah, damn it, I can't think of what it was. Something about the army or something. No, I don't know. It was some before we brought up the governor. One of the British Cecil Rhodes type people, I think, or I don't know. It seems like there is a British agenda going on. It's even the British dude that used to come on. He used to believe in it too. British world government. I mean, and proof that there is that it extends to the UN is that they get more votes than America, and that the whole. I mean, I think the Cecil Rhodes stuff has to do with the Nazis. I mean, I don't think the Nazis were ever meant to exist. That they were like permanently. They were just a stage of the evolution of their world government plan. Just like the Bolsheviks, it's like they needed the clash, just like they need the clash with the Middle East. Uh, they're using it to further diplomacy.
Plans within plans, right? That's like the long-term plans.
Yeah. Because it's like there's two speech. Damn. Somehow I always catch my mouse when it falls. There's two speeches. One by Lieutenant Colonel Archibald Roberts, and another speech by General MacArthur. And they're both basically like very similar, where they're talking about the UN and Article 43 and the UN doing things to undermine America's military, especially in Korea.
Yeah.
I mean, in Vietnam also. I mean, like if you were on a boat or something, and like somebody attacked you, if they were on one shore, you couldn't like do anything, or if they went across certain borders and stuff. Because like the Vietnamese are always like, "Oh, we're so tough," but it's like, well, when there's rules about how the United States military can follow you across certain rivers and certain borders, it makes it pretty easy. But I mean, Cooper did say that when they would search the Vietnamese uh, military, when they, that they were typically only carrying like a handful of ammo and like a little pouch full of rice, and they were just, he said it was just fucked up. It was just sad. He had huge regrets, and
Vietnam.
yeah,
I
my
mean,
grandpa did too. He never said it, but I could tell.
fuck yeah, dude. You can't not. We killed millions of civilians. We dropped more bombs in Cambodia and Laos in 1 year than the entirety of all the munitions dropped in Europe during World War II for the whole fucking war. Like, who made all the money from that? Like, the military
Yeah,
industrial complex is just crazy, and it makes sense that the UN tries to take the sovereignty for who can declare war or fight wars, because they're the ones that own the mechanisms of war. They're the ones that own all the defense
yeah,
contractors.
yeah. It seems like they're pulling some basically the shadiest shit ever.
Yeah,
Because it's like
it's
their
like
Article 43 directly violates the War Powers Clause of the Constitution, which uh, it's like for it's like on a citizen level, a citizen technically can't enter into an unconstitutional contract. Uh, I mean that it's like and that neither should the government be able to enter into an unconstitutional contract such as a charter or treaty. And that I think the Soviets knew that they could use Article 43, and the Article 43 of the UN Charter would be protected by the Supremacy Clause of the Constitution. I think that was their plan all along, and that
to use it against the people.
yeah, because they knew England and China would both vote however they wanted to vote, and that because it's always the five permanent members voting.
So
The
Pedro said something good, dude. Milner Rhodes with the Roundtable Society mentioned that they formed the CFR on the Jesuitic template. So like that brings it back to even the older kind of Illuminist versus the Catholic Church. Like the Jesuits were the reaction against the Illuminists' Protestant Reformation. So like we see these
yeah,
manifestations of these older wars or these older conflicts, like through these communists or Cold War, or like however you want to say it, but it's just kind of like the same Muppets fighting the same war for centuries, millennia, really.
I know that Rothschild is related to the crown,
Yep.
and that I don't know if the crown is the well, I guess it gets complex. I don't know if the Cecil Rhodes was pro crown or if they were pro British Parliament. And then what was the other one? Same with the well, I'm assuming that Rothschild's related to the crown, so he's obviously pro crown. But it seems like both the Rhodes and Cecil, or
But you got
the,
to
the Rhodes and the crown were both the Aryan British Israelism thing.
right, but you got to like they didn't the Rothschilds didn't start out as crown affiliated. Like they married into those dynasties, and they married in
Yeah,
through the Hessen Kessel house. That's
well,
why the
interesting.
Hessen. That's why
What
the
year did they
Hessen.
marry in? Because they were one of the Rothschilds made Illuminati in like 1790 something, or
Exactly. So like if you look at the way the Rothschilds really came into power, like they were doing minor banking shit in the late 1700s, but really it was the Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon was trying to get the House of Hessen-Kessel's money, so he was taking over France, searching for all this fucking hidden wealth. Rothschild moved all of Hessen-Kessel's money through Amsterdam through his like Jewish banking connections.
well, hold on, I
And
got to ask a question about Napoleon.
Yeah.
Was he against the French Revolution?
I think Napoleon was kind of like Hitler. Like he
I got
got
Grok here.
Hitler got. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I can't, because that's relevant. Because like, if he was for or against it,
Fuck yeah, it's relevant. No, I mean he was Catholic, and he was definitely for the
Napoleon.
revolution. Like he was trying to get rid of the aristocracy. But like I think he was stood up by people that were part
Was he
of the
part of it
revolution.
though?
Yeah, I think
Oh, here it
so.
is. Grok says no. Napoleon
Well, whatever.
was not against the French. Wait.
Right? No, he was for it.
It's not.
That's
What does it say like that? I asked, was Napoleon against the French Revolution? Okay, no, Napoleon was not against. Okay, so he was for it, or at least initially, he actively supported it. Well, so that's the thing of it's like, was Napoleon part of the Templar movement that took over the French Revolution from the Illuminati? Like the guy that wrote Scarlet and the Beast claims, John something, I forget his name, or was Napoleon part of the Illuminati?
well, he was stood up by. I don't think he was part of it. I just think he was stood up or allowed to progress because the Illuminati helped him.
Says he aligned with the Jacobins, so he was aligned with the House of Stuart.
Right. Which
But
they're anti-Catholics.
I wonder if the Orange Society was
but like when it's not that he was one, it's that he was promoted or like allowed to function through these existing networks, and then he went rogue, just like Hitler.
He was definitely a Mason.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he was a member of the Society of Cincinnati too.
Yeah, he went to Dendera and stole the
yeah, the roof.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I have pictures of it. It's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, the star map. They got the alternate zodiac signs. It's like with the old stories, you got to go by the old signs, even with the like medieval stuff, because it may be like medieval, but it's really Egyptian. Just like with the Hebrew stuff, it's all Egyptian.
Yeah.
Like that thing with the bird and the egg. There was something it's some kind of conclusion about that I was thinking about. There was damn it.
Sorry, I distracted you.
No, I just doing shit in my mouth. So the ouch, Jesus. The Orange Society wasn't involved with the French Revolution, so the house of
don't believe that.
William III wasn't involved. Well, that's what's interesting, because William III seemed to have went for Australia. Says Napoleon was a product of the revolution, but his rule became increasingly authoritarian, leading historians to debate whether he ultimately betrayed or completed it. What was Napoleon's coat of arms? But I think that's sometimes relevant.
I mean, he was Corsican, dude. He wasn't even like. I think he was part of the nobility, but he wasn't like aristocracy nobility.
Ouch.
I mean, he's Spanish.
But Spanish?
Yeah, Corsica's in Spain.
Looks like he's got the hawk with a blue crest.
I am Kazakh. I worship the hawk.
That's the same color as the Mason's blue.
I mean, it wasn't just his ulcer that he was hiding his hand in his shirt for. You know,
Bonaparte had a different coat of arms. He had 3 bees on a white eagle crest. Huh. He probably made that crest himself.
I mean, his son is the one that helped found Interpol, like one of the original intelligence agencies. That's
Well,
pretty. That's pretty crazy.
son.
Yeah, his grandson. Sorry, his
I found
grandson.
stuff like that with the Illuminists and their relatives with the psychological fields. Damn it, I keep clicking the wrong shit. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's interesting. Napoleon's one of them's got a lightning bolts with the bird. I don't know if the other one does. Hmm. Yeah, the other one doesn't. The other one, wait, yeah, lightning bolts. It could be relevant for the whole Zeus thing. Uh, yeah, the let's see. Hmm. He later ended its chaotic republic phase in favor of stable, centralized authority. Nah, Grox retarded. Hmm. Yeah, the let's see. Yeah, so the Orange Order opposed the French Revolution. It looks like they were anti-Napoleon and anti-French Revolution.
Wait, who was?
The Orange Order.
Well, I mean, they're Catholic, so I guess that makes sense. Or wait, no, they're
Um,
Protestant. Or the House of Orange is Protestant. Sorry, never mind.
well, that's interesting. They must be Illuminists. No, I would speculate that Napoleon was Templar.
I mean, JJ
Because
studies Society of Cincinnati, right? So he is Templar.
Napoleon, well, the societies of Washington's army, from my understanding.
But there was a
Uh,
French chapter, and they
oh,
all of
that's
the
interesting.
they're all like
Wait, did they have
Templar.
the same? Who was their George Washington?
Bro, I have no idea, but
Hmm.
from I think it connects to them. Someone got rewarded for saving one of the queen the queen from the execution or something. It where the, get JJ on here, dude. Where's the blue avian himself?
Ah, I think he's been like healing up or something.
Right on. Yeah, ask him that because it's interesting as fuck. That's like why I started listening to JJ is because he had like so much like older not like I like the older shit. Older history is so much more interesting to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's heard from him in like a week or something. Hopefully
Yeah,
he's okay. Freaking
he's hiding from the laser beams.
he said he had to go to the doctor for something, so send out some good vibes and shit,
Yeah,
prayer power and such.
exactly.
Uh, let's see. Grok's retarded. Yeah, I think that thing about Napoleon going to Louisiana, like JJ speculates, I think that could be legitimate. Uh, there's something. So I'm assuming that. Well, I don't think if Napoleon was trying to help America, I would assume that Napoleon was. Oh, damn it! Now I gotta ask it again. I would assume that Napoleon liked Louis the Eighth or whatever. Napoleon. Oh shit. Okay, I spelled that all fucked up. It'll understand. Grok speaks Ebonics. Okay, yes, Napoleon did like King Louis, the fourth and the sixth. Uh, okay, So that would put him on America's side, I would assume, which would which would fit with the Louisiana thing.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hmm. Because King Louis's brother
He got
backstabbed him.
he got so ripped off, dude.
Yeah, his brother was a member of the Illuminati. Nesta Webster documents it. She documents the other thing with the Illuminati too. Well, she documents a bunch of the heads of the Masonic lodges being Illuminati. Same with the Russian Revolution. It's like the lodges themselves were an Illuminati, but the Master Masons, the lodges were, and so the Master Masons misdirected their lower degree members
Exactly.
into, you know,
Into revolution.
yeah, it's like it's like a good example of the Masons chicanery would be the their Boston Tea Party where they threw all the tea.
Right.
That was the Red Man Society. That was supposedly it was a Masonic order that the natives gave to them. It was their system.
Wow, that's cool. I never knew that.
Yeah, this native lady come on here once. She said she was a member of the tribe or something, and like that she believed that it was them honoring the tribe to carry on the Red Man Society. It's very interesting. 'Cause I've heard totally opposite opinions and stuff about it. That because normally I would probably not really take everything she said into full effect, but her being related and stuff, I think I think she could be right about it. That's what's more intriguing because it's like I always find Masonic stuff about the founding fathers and old Masons and stuff talking about how they thought the natives had some kind of pure system, and that
Hmm.
uh, except the natives tribes, all of the natives were usually initiated, or at least the braves. Uh, yeah, like I mean, I'm glad I was initiated in the Blackfoot tribe. I don't know if you know what they do. Fuck that.
That's the Sundance people, right? Or no, those are the Southwest. Blackfoot's in the North, right?
Yeah, they like do some circus freak show shit
Hanging from their nipples.
from their skin on their chest with
Yeah.
sticks or something, or deer antlers or some kind of crazy shit. Definitely glad I don't live in Canada. I don't think they do that or anything anymore.
They do Sundances still.
That's what I can't remember what Terrence McKenna termed it. It was like not a it's like the people dancing around the fire. That'd be like an endurance thing to how does that word to have some kind of
Circumambulation.
it was like they would do the endurance to have some kind of passing out or something to it's like all the cultures that didn't have psychedelics they had some kind of other thing they would do, like in Greece and stuff they would go to the temple and sleep.
Yeah.
And then like the natives, someone would go out in the woods and starve for 3 days.
Yeah.
Some of them would like
yeah, like a spirit journey or what do they call it?
Yeah.
Like walkabout is what they call it. The Aboriginals call it.
Well, then some of the natives and some of the Africans would ouch, I almost dropped my roach.
Exactly, Pedro. Whirling dervishes, same thing.
They would
Like
dance around a fire until they fall on the ground, and then they would have a vision quest or
vision quest. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't believe in that type of. Well, I mean, I believe in dreams and stuff. I think I felt like that before when I was doing cement work.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck. Start hallucinating.
Yeah, like the real test of strength is if you can take a whole wheelbarrow full of cement up like a tiny 2x4 up something or some shit. That's really embarrassing if you drop one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, concrete work's no joke. Speaking of concrete work, when's the last time you saw Jonah?
It's been a minute.
He's going fucking hard too.
Yeah, I've been
Everyone's
working.
going hard. I feel so so out of place.
I've been doing a lot of research. Work on my car.
Mm.
Fucking everybody's working on their cars, and it's like, damn it, I need to work on my car. Like saw the shitty muffler off, and then put some kind of like straight pipe over it or something. Hope that it still gets the same gas mileage.
Just a little extra back pressure.
I'll probably get another thing if I just gotta look around. It's just gonna be a temporary fix. Yeah, freaking yeah, because you definitely get a lot less horsepower with no back pressure unless it's tuned.
Yep.
And then I don't like to sound loud or anything in the car. I like
Oh my god.
quiet car.
It's just obnoxious. Fucking living in the city, it's just constant. Like, I'm either hearing some idiots like, W6 jail 15-inch subwoofers in the back, or like some straight pipe Flowmaster idiot. Just like, dude, nobody wants to hear that.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like stealth. I don't like big speakers or anything. I
Yeah.
like music, but I don't like big speakers. It's too much weight in the car. It reduces the gas mileage.
I mean, you lose all your trunk space. It's like, okay, you're cool.
Drains the battery too. I mean, I've always wanted one, but I've never actually had one. Yeah, I would always buy the speakers, buy the amp, and then like not have the CD player, and then like then I would sell the speakers or trade them for weed or something. Like I've had like a million speakers, but I never got them hooked up. Sirwin Vegas, those are cool. Sirwin Vegas,
really good speakers.
It's hard to come by. My friend's dad had these speakers. They were from the Detroit Red Wings Stadium. They were the loudest speakers I've ever heard. They were about like waist high or something. These big like they're big stadium speakers.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, like he had two of them, and my friend was like, he's got the volume at like 5 or 10%, and it's just like roaring.
Taking fucking picture frames off the wall.
I'm like, what happens if you turn it up all the way? He's like, oh, neighbors will call cops. But then he turns it up to halfway. Everything started like coming off the shelves and shit. Like he only turned it up halfway. It's pretty crazy. I gotta see if his dad still has those speakers.
See if he'll trade weed for him.
No, I don't really have any weed, but
I was kidding.
Might have a. Maybe he would. What if? I'm trying to think of what he would trade. Maybe I could like paint him like a badass painting or something. Or he's probably sold them. There's no way he had it. His dad was original hippie. His dad was pretty old. He's still around, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Speaking of hippies, fucking that the Owsley guy that was part of the pushing all the LSD on the kids.
Yeah, the Grateful Dead dude.
He was from the Cargill family, like the guys that own all of the fertilizer company in the entire world. Like they're the biggest fertilizer company, Cargill. That was Owsley's fucking family.
Hmm.
I just learned about that. So like, you talk about like, you know, these like hidden powers that are like shaping culture or pushing humanity in certain directions. Like that's a good one to kind of dig into a little bit.
All right. You ever heard of any of those Grateful Dead cults?
Yeah, my brother was on Dead Tour for a long time.
Did you hear about the one with the really fancy bus?
Yeah, Wavy Gravy.
No, no. The 12 something.
Mm,
Nah, I've
no.
heard stories about them. I think they're connected to some kind of spooky shit. There's rumors that this some kind of 12 group that is there's rumors that people went missing or something. That's what I heard from people who are Grateful Dead heads.
Yeah.
Because I asked them because I overheard him talking about it. So it's kind of spooky. And then I asked a couple other people, and they were like, I think I asked Robbie. Well, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely spooky. Well, basically the story is that they say that there's some like weird church group or something that goes to the Dead Tour stuff, and that they have like some kind of really fancy bus, and they like give out food or something. They try to convince people to go on the bus and go with them on their church tour of the Grateful Dead stuff, and like people. There's rumors that people went missing and stuff. That uh, I mean, they're not confirmed rumors, but
I know what you're
there's
saying though. Yeah, they're like sacrificed.
yeah, it's definitely spooky. Like one of my dad's brothers went to Washington State when he was young, and that my dad claims and my grandma claimed that he went into a cult or something.
Do you
Uh,
know what cult or what the circumstances were?
I'm not sure. It was in the 70s, before my time. I never actually met him or anything.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's just people don't realize how common that shit is. Like, there's cults everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard some spooky stories, especially about California. One of my friends, well, my old lady's friend, uh, she said that her cousin or something was in California, and that her cousin, I don't remember if it was her cousin or a friend or something, but it was like, she said that somebody was in California and then they ate spaghetti, and then they were like knocked out or something, and that they said that they woke up like months later and they had all sorts of track marks on their toes,
Holy
and they
shit.
were in some weird house and they like escaped out the window or something, and that
What the fuck?
I don't think
So
the story is
don't.
fucked up.
I'm never eating spaghetti again, dude. Fuck
That's
that.
what the chick says that tells the story. She says
Yeah.
never eat spaghetti, especially in California. Which that's fucked up. That story is fucked up. So I would just not eat food in general from anyone.
So crazy.
Yeah.
My one of my homegirls, she lived on Hawaii for a while, and they have this fucking fruit. I think it's called like the noni fruit, and it only grows in Hawaii or whatever on one of the islands. And there's like cults there that tell you like, oh yeah, we'll give you room and board, like come work on our farm. But they're like so remote that like once you're out there, you're kind of out there, and then they just don't let you leave, and you're like basically like indentured servant.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean,
You ever heard about the don't take stones or anything from Hawaii? That whole thing.
oh, because it brings but you bring back like entities or whatever.
Well, that it's like cursed or something. Well, one of my friends went to Hawaii, and they brought some what was that strain there?
Maui Wowie.
Yeah, they brought Maui Wowie seeds, and they gave them to one of their friends, and that their friend had like major crop failures.
Oh, that sucks. Because of the curse.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, it's kind of a longer sativa too. Was it? Yeah, because it's in Michigan. So yeah, like whatever. But you got serious fucking pest management challenges too. I got a homie that.
Well, I don't farm or anything. The what was, yeah, like they say the same thing about the petrified wood in Arizona and stuff. Like never, even if it's at like a store or something, don't even buy it. Like fucking, that's what the you know.
Yeah.
And then I hear that like story, and my friend gave me this piece of petrified wood. It's
And you're like, fuck.
like, maybe I should give it away or something.
Yeah, better leave that shit under the full moon outside in a circle of salt and pray.
Yeah, there's like people that
Demons out.
well, there's a lot of people that steal it, and it's super wrong. Definitely shouldn't steal stuff.
Yeah, no matter how large or small.
Yeah, the yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out after this joint.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking beat.
I got like 8 more minutes or something.
Right on. What movie were you watching though?
Oh yeah, that He-Man movie, the new one. It was totally secular humanist.
Yeah.
The surrealism. I mean, it was an okay movie. It was pretty sure Jared Leto was the Skeletor dude.
No way. Jared Leto's in it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, dude. Of course.
It seemed like cause he played these other weird characters, and like it seemed like they're trying to make some kind of like persona or something.
Of course, they're pushing the fucking humanist agendas with Jared Leto in the movie. Like,
Yeah, it was in the Batman movie or something. Yeah, like the definitely seemed weird. Yeah, he got the sword and the lightning hit the sword, and he was Superman or some shit. Fucking had the Maltese star on his chest, and
nice.
then he like turned into God or something. Fucking like definitely secular humanism.
Muppets. Just call them Muppets.
Yeah, they're trying to bring the blue red special effects back to like I don't know. I think the '80s was an engineered thing. The whole vibe of it with the music and all the way that people looked and stuff. I think it was all engineered.
Yeah. Totally planned. I mean, what was the dude from The Clash? Like, his dad was naval intelligence. Like, all the biggest bands are all like related to intelligence. It's just like none of this is real. Like, it's all fucking created culture.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
Joe Strummer, I think his name was. I think his dad was intelligence. I'll look it up.
I was speculated about like I don't know. Well, I mean, the bands themselves, regardless if they're part of anything, a producer could choose a band on purpose because of what they're singing about or something, you know?
Joe Strummer's father, Ronald Mellor, was an Anglo-Indian diplomat who worked for the British Foreign Service, not naval intelligence. So even worse.
Whoa.
Yeah, Foreign
That's
Services,
interesting.
MI6. So it's even worse.
Yeah, there's definitely social engineering used with music.
Tavistock, baby.
Yeah, that one book was linking Tavistock to. That one book was linking like everything you could think of to like all together, like Charles Manson, the Berkowitz, the Son of Sam. All it
I
seemed
mean,
like
I
there's like a
believe
giant
it.
satanic cult or something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think there at the center of every major event like that. There is somebody connected to like a supreme cult, like the unknown cult
Yeah,
that exists within all these other little cults to like really hide their, what do you call
I
it?
think I think Crowley was a member of it.
Leonard
That,
Cohen was supposedly a test subject of Ewan Cameron. So
that
Ewan
seemed like,
Cameron was the head of the fucking American Medical Association, or sorry, the American Psychiatric Foundation, at the same time that he was doing all of the CIA experiments. So like literally the head of psychology is also doing all these fucking experiments, and you people still trust psychology. Like what the fuck?
oh yeah,
Uh,
like the Illuminists were all known for debauchery and all sorts of
totally. The Hellfire
disgusting
Clubs.
things.
Yeah, fucking
Well, no, the
Desaad.
Hellfire clubs seemed to be different. I mean, they were still into debauchery, but they weren't into the same debauchery as like Weishaupt seemed to be. The well, it's like Cooper. He was born in like 1943, and that he was like an old timer type person, you know, and like he he, like when he says certain stuff about Weishaupt, you can tell that he's like it's just something so fucked up that he doesn't even want to repeat it, you know.
Yeah, well, I can imagine what he doesn't want to repeat because I've probably read about it.
With like the stuff Crowley was into is like extremely dark and gross and fucked up. Like they say that he was banned from Italy from uh I forget what that's called. Some kind of he was doing some kind of thing with animals and killing the animals or something. Like Crowley was evil. The
Fucking A, he was.
and he was doing it in like some kind of ceremonial magic type of way. That there was I think it was like a '90s documentary or something about Satanists in California, and that there was like these public parks where satanic images were spray painted everywhere. There's something weird too about one of those. Damn it! I'm pretty sure it was like a uh, some kind of building in California. It was like an island or something, and it was like owned by one of the Golden Dawn or something. It was really weird. There's so much occult activity like in the area. It's crazy.
So I shared this with Jacob J from Rise to Liberty. I'll find it. I'll send it to you. There's it's Johnny Carson and who's the guy that was always pretending to be Dean Martin. So Dean Martin went on Johnny Carson's and was talking about Frank Sinatra's 50th birthday and like, what do you get a guy that has everything? And he's explaining it, and then he goes, yeah, well, so I got him this gift, and then I realized, like, how do you wrap glands, like adrenal glands? He literally says that on Johnny Carson's fucking TV show. And then check this out. So I was working at a grow, and yeah, it's like the adrenochrome shit. I was I was working at a grow in Palm Springs, which is where Dean Martin spent the last years of his life, and I went into this grow store, and this fucking chick that worked there claimed that she was also a nurse, and it seemed like she was because she was using medical terminology that, like, I was an EMT in the earlier parts of my life, so I knew like a little bit of what she was saying. She said that she worked for Dean Martin and that Dean Martin had a room in his house that nobody was supposed to go into, and she went in there one day and there was a human fucking skull in a fucking case, in a glass case.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Some skull and
So
bones shit.
anecdotal story, make of that what you will, but that happened. And I'll tell you the name of the grow store, and the chick probably still works there. Like,
All right. Well, you don't have to disclose that. The yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, the occultists are definitely dark. There's definitely something. It makes you wonder if Blavatsky and some of those people were. I remember what I was going to bring up. I think it was the Climber book. There's a Climber book. He was like a Rosicrucian or something in America.
Climber.
Pretty sure it was Climber. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Climber. Clymer. That he was. He was like, he had this whole book about Crowley, how he was pissed off that Crowley made a fake Rosicrucian order and stole their initiation
Oh, I
and
know who
stuff.
you're talking about. Yeah, the Golden Dawn guys.
Well, I don't know if he was Golden Dawn. He was definitely Rosicrucian though, American Rosicrucian. He was AMORC. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's Rosicrucian. I actually went to one of their meetings once, and I've been to their thing in San Jose, their museum or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, when he was talking about Crowley, he was like saying that Crowley was one of these dark occultists. Then he
Climber,
started.
yeah.
Well, then he started talking about other dark occultists, and that. Uh, well, it's the some of the occultists, they allude to a dark wolf, uh, and then I think it was Blavatsky or Pike or something says that its name is so evil that they dare not speak it. Similar to that verse I was reading earlier with Blavatsky, where it was right when he came on.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. The Black Mass or whatever.
by a name that we do not like to give, but it is the vril of, so period or comma. It is the vril. Well, it's period, but it says it is the vril of Bulmer. So basically, Blavatsky's admitting that they have another word for vril that they use in the secret societies for the word that's basically the Chinese word of qi. Uh, this one crazy Mason dude, I don't know if he's actually Mason or not. His name was Hyperborean something. He seemed like kind of a racist, but he seemed like he was polite though, unlike Harry. But like,
Have you heard from him?
nah, he's still boycotting me. The I don't understand what he's mad about, like, because I played rap music. But the
Hopefully he's praying for all of us, dude.
well, I hope he's doing good. But the
This climber guy is interesting.
But yes, they were alluding to a dark order. The Illuminati, it seemed as though the Illuminati and the Satanists were hand in hand. Because the Illuminati were, one of the books that was found on them was called Better Than Horus, which I can't find a copy of it, but I think Nasser Webster was describing the book. One of the other writers was, and that they were saying that the book was about making fun of all religions. And so, like the classical Satanists would say the Catholic prayer in reverse in France, and they would also steal the wafers for the
oh yeah, to do black masses.
thing that they eat.
Yeah, the Vicar of Christ. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I think they continued on to the was it the John?
John Birch Society.
No, the St. John Church of like New York. It's got a female on the cross. Uh, if you look up, if you type in female on crucifix in church, you should find it like first search. The it's like the Church of Saint John the Divine or something.
And it's in New York.
Yeah, it's got a woman on the cross. It's got like a Pan statue out front. It's just some kind of weird crab moon thing in the front. Some statue. So
Cathedral St. John the Divine, Morningside Heights. I don't think I've ever been to that one.
yeah, it's got the female on the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's
created by British artist Edwin Sandys, the granddaughter of Winston Churchill.
oh
Interesting.
jeez.
Yeah.
Churchill was a Mason and Cincinnati.
And his fucking dad was something crazy, and he's the one that's responsible for the slaughter at Gallipoli of all the Australians that got killed. They made a movie about it. Yeah, he definitely sacrificed a bunch of people.
What were we just talking about?
You're talking about the female cross on the crucifix, St. John the Divine.
Oh yeah, that church.
Yeah,
that's the older Bush. He used to go to that church.
Lord Randolph Churchill was Churchill's dad.
What's interesting, I wonder if
he was a lord.
British Illuminist. I've heard rumors that Churchill was caught some kind of I'm pretty stoned.
You're good, dude.
I've heard rumors that Churchill caught a parasite from somebody's butt in his mouth.
Gross. I mean, most of those British boarding school guys are all gay. It's like part of it.
Yeah, makes you wonder, because people thought Churchill was related to Crowley or something.
Well, I'm reading about this fucking Clymer guy. It's super interesting. It says Clymer used the massive work to attack his rival Harvey Spencer Lewis, founder of the AMORC, by aggressively tying Lewis to Crowley. Clymer documents how Crowley traveled to America to establish his own magical order, the OTO and the AA, blah, 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 blah. Clymer's goal was to expose what he viewed as spurious or fraudulent Rosicrucian groups operating in America under Crowley's hidden influence.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because, like, I always thought it was just the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, but
no, there's
I didn't know he was also doing the AMORC. Like, I almost joined that fucking order. Like,
there's many Rosicrucians.
I was like, the Rosicrucians are good. Like, no, they're not good.
Well, so there's instances of Rosicrucians being copied, instances of other orders being copied. Basically, I discussed this with what's his name? Robert Hieronymus, about the founding. I think the founding fathers, the seal of the Great Seal was the good Illuminati's seal of America, which was founded 1775, drawn by.
They changed it.
Well, it was. It might have been, well, it was that. I think it was a French guy. He drew the capstone and the bird originally, but because there's been more stuff that came out since Robert Hieronymus' book. Cause he gave me a copy of his book, but technically he said I'm an expert now. Because he's the expert on the Great Seal of the United States.
The pyramid and the eye was originally suggested by Pierre Eugene de Symmetre, a member of the French committee. Yeah.
Yeah, so from according to the books, the Illuminists didn't adopt the all-seeing eye until 1782. So I think that they made a fake Illuminati, and uh, that I mean they still went by Illuminati, but I think it was another copycat society, just like Aleister Crowley's copycat Rosicrucian. Uh, and that's what I discussed with Robert Hieronymus. There was two Illuminatis,
Yeah.
and that one was American, and the other one was, the stuff that made the French Revolution, the Bolshevik Revolution, and the Chinese Revolution, and the stuff that is running England, which England and the House of Royals and the British Israelism and you know, because I've on paper connected the British Israelism with the Aryan race stuff, and that I think Weishaupt created the whole race thing. Or somebody, one of those people did. They created some kind of racial religion based off from the Bible, and that they implemented it or something, like not implemented, but they convinced the royals to believe in like a some kind of thing that wasn't organic, that was like a copy of another person's belief, but not the same thing. That it was another copycat, because that's what I find is that there's all these copycats.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I think we both think the same thing. I just see it as like there's people with good intentions and they're doing good, and they create a power structure, and then that power structure gets infiltrated and subverted because there's corrupt people always. And 3 generations after the good guys, then there's this splinter sect that takes it over and hides the
yeah,
history of what it really was to begin with.
there's like multiple instances of Cooper quoting the the British royals as claiming that they're the House of Judah and claiming that they're Aryans.
Yeah, totally.
And this whole Aryan, because I brought it up with Harry, and he didn't. He's like, I've never heard of this Aryan uh, Judah British crown thing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's part of Cooper's research. Like, it's something different. It's not what all these people talk about on the internet. They've all been duped into believing something that's made up by idiots. Like,
Well, the problem, it's like you try and so like Harry, he like believes that he knows everything, and you try and give him this new piece of information that challenges something, and he like automatically dismisses it. You're just like,
yeah.
bro, like
Well,
just because you've read a lot, like
look what the crown's got under their throne.
right, the scone.
Yeah, yeah, the stone of Jacob, they say, and that they think they're the true Israel, the British royals, uh, and that they're related to Rothschilds. They're all Masons, and they're all a bunch of other stuff. But I think the key thing is their religion that's connected to their system of Masonry, which is
Like the druidic line.
it's like I've studied American Freemasonry for quite some time. I've studied French Freemasonry, and then I've studied multiple other like branches of Freemasonry and different systems and different. I studied like every secret society I could find, and that the British Masonry is more guarded. It seems the some of their dialogue and stuff. I don't recall too many British Mason books in the Google books. Uh, I've seen articles about.
The York Rite.
Yeah, well, there's a York Rite in America. I think it is connected.
Did you ever see that fucking their like anniversary and King Charles like presented. Have you seen that?
Oops.
Because he's the Duke of York, and the Duke of York is the head of English Freemasonry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely relevant. The whole Masonic thing.
Like literally the monarch is the head of the fucking order. Like that's got to
Yeah.
tell you something, right?
Yeah, World Freemasonry. It used to be the Queen. Yeah, the nobody really takes that into account. I brought it up quite a few times.
A matriarchal order.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely. It's basically like they're a second pope, basically. But instead of being elected as pope, it's just their family,
Yeah.
and that they use the prime ministry or whatever. I don't remember what they call their thing. They use it as like a invisible fence around themselves, so that if the English in England ever revolted against their government, that they were uh, that they wouldn't think of anything of the crown, and so basically the crown made a way to make people think, divert their attention to themselves. You know, like, oh, it's not us, we don't run anything.
Right. Yeah, look over there.
Yeah, prime
The,
ministry or something. I forget what they call it.
the fucking Fabian Society and their stupid logo, the golden fleece or whatever.
Yeah. Well, what is it? A golden fleece?
Or it's a sheep, it's a wolf in sheep
No, it's a
clothing.
sheep. I've never. If it is a golden fleece, that's relevant
No,
because
it's a sheep's cloth. I'm fucking
oh, yeah.
exhausted. I'm like conflating mystery
Yeah.
rights. It's a wolf in a sheep's clothing. Like that's
What's,
literally their symbol.
what's interesting is you go to Ignatius Loyola's coat of arms, and 1/4 of the shield is red with a wolf's head, uh, just like the Fabian Society. Yeah, I probably better pass out too.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking
Fucking,
shot.
well, yeah, take it easy.
All right, bro. Later.
Peace. All right, take it easy. Hopefully my finger's good. Fucking cat got me. Doesn't feel swollen. Doesn't seem to hurt, so should be good. All right. Uh, good night. Hit the like button. No raps tonight. All right. Peace.